jerseys with the purple letters and numerals, the gray and purple stripes up the side. It's the Kelly Green road jerseys for North Dakota with the white letters and numbers. They will move right to left as we see it. Opening tap controlled by the Tommies, and Kendall Blue will run the point for St. Thomas. No Andrew Rohde tonight. For the first time this year, the Tommies will have to move forward without the services of their freshman. Brooks Allen has it on the right wing out front for Miller. He's open for three. He got it. Riley Miller picking right up where he left off. Miller in the last handful of games has gone 8 of 14 over the last two contests from behind the arc. He's also the conference leader in three-pointers made now with 47 on the season. That is 13 better than the next man up in Max Asmith. Sartsidze working in the paint. Got a bump from Bjorklund. Missed the runner. And the rebound pulled down by Parker Bjorklund. 3-0 Tommies. 45 seconds gone in the first. Looks like the Tommies are going to use a team effort to bring the ball up into the front court with no Rohde tonight. Allen has it on the left wing. Cuts across the head of the key into the paint. Dumps it underneath. Bjorklund, 5-footer is good from the baseline. And the Tommies open up a 5-0 lead. Just over a minute gone here in the first half. North Dakota with that 6-7 mark. They really struggled last year. Won just 6 games, but have already won 6 in the non-conference play. Eaglestaff, one of the 5 freshmen to come in, has it on the left side to Danielson, to the right corner for Brooks. Elijah Brooks, another one of those freshmen, works it on the right wing, gets into the paint, 5 to shoot, goes out front, Sartsidze, puts it on the ground, kicks it over to Brooks, right wing, deep three at the buzzer, and he didn't get it off in time. The Tommies force a shot clock violation. They'll take over with 18:28 to play in the first half, leading 5-0. Kendall Blue calls out to play in the backcourt. Brooks keeps an eye on him across the front court. To Allen on the right wing. Takes a peek underneath. Goes to Bjorklund out front. Now Engels takes it on the left wing. Watches everybody circle through. Hands off Miller. Left wing won't fire the three. They move it to Engels. Hands off Bjorklund right wing. Bjorklund goes to work. Cuts left in the lane. Getting to the rim. Banking for 2. Riley Miller 3. Parker Bjorklund 4. Tommy 7. North Dakota nothing. 17:54 to play in the first half. Eaglestaff takes a left-handed dribble, left down the lane, jump stop, layup, up and through. Jason Eaglestaff from Bismarck, North Dakota. Mr. Basketball in North Dakota. Gets the pickle out of the jar for the Fighting Hawks here. 7-2. Tommies with the lead, 17:34 to play in the first half. Allen with it on the right wing to Miller, deep on the right side. Guarded there by B.J. Amat. J. Amat with some length at 6'8". Now they move it to Allen, back to Miller, fakes the three, drives, cut off free throw line to Blue, left wing. He's open for 3. A little strong, a rebound pulled down by Sartsidze. Here come the Fighting Hawks, Eaglestaff to Brooks. Now they'll reset. 17:10 to play in the first half. Tommy's leading 7-2. Near the right elbow, Sartsidze trying to go to work, bounces it for Brooks. Casey left corner, Amat open for 3. But it's long, airballed everything, picked up by Sartsidze in the corner. They have 10 to shoot. Danielson takes it right sideline. Starts to drive into the paint. Pulls up the runner from 8. Got it to go. Tough break for the Tommies. The shot was so bad they weren't in position to rebound an air ball. Tommies leading those 7-4, 16:40 to play in the first. Miller to Allen, head of the key. Back to Miller left side. To Allen, head of the key. To Miller left side. To Bjorklund left of the lane. 13 to shoot. The grad student squares up. Drives baseline. Gets underneath. Tough off-balance jumper's no good. Airballed everything. Battle for the rebound, and it goes out of play. Last touch by Bjorklund. Courtney Brown Jr. checks in. Parker Bjorklund takes a seat. Bjorklund, who hadn't played in 5 games, made his return last Tuesday night. Scored 16 points and grabbed 4 rebounds, including an 8 of 8 effort from the free throw line. 7-4 Tommy's lead. 16:20 to play in the first. Starting 5 still out there for the Kelly green-clad North Dakota Fighting Hawks. Eaglestaff between the circles. 15 to shoot. Holds the ball. Goes to Brooks, angle right. Drifting to the right. Now puts it on the floor. Gets baseline. Cut off underneath by Engel. Still working. Jump fake, pump fake, and walked with the basketball. All those pump fakes and a shuffle of the feet. Second turnover of the ball game for the Fighting Hawks. Kendall Blue out. Ben Now checks in. Just about 4 minutes gone in the first, and the Tommies lead 7-4. Riley Miller brings the ball up into the front court tonight. On this possession, I should say. Guarded by Danielson. Andrew Rohde out with an undisclosed injury. Courtney Brown Jr. has it on the left wing. Goes to Allen on the wing. Steps back, fires a three, and got it. Brooks Allen had been struggling from the floor, but he gives the Tommies a 6-point lead with 15:35 to play in the first half. Over the last couple of games, just 2 of 12 for Brooks Allen. He hits his first shot here tonight. Eaglestaff with the dribble on the right sideline, guarded by Miller. Now gets rid of it, goes to Brooks, over to left wing Danielson, corner for Amont. To Danielson, cutting left baseline, circles to the free throw line. Now reverse dribble, nothing there. Goes out front, Eaglestaff, 6 to shoot. Spinning three from the right wing, well off the mark. Rebound, bent now. Tommies will take that shot 10 times out of 10. They lead 10-4. On the break, Miller open, left corner, wants three. Side iron, no good. Rebound, Sartsidza. Under 15 to play in the first. We'll get a timeout next whistle. St. Thomas on defense here. Amont works the dribble back and forth. Now drives, right elbow extended. The jumper is good. E.J. Amont from Mankato, Minnesota. Mankato East. It's his first 2 points of the night. 10-6, Tommies with the lead. 14:35 to play in the first half. Allen takes it right wing. Brings it to the head of the key to Miller, deep on the right side. 14 to shoot. Miller goes to Engels, takes it back, fires the right wing three, and hits. Makes it look pretty easy. Riley Miller with 2 3-point makes tonight, and the Tommies lead is 7 with 14:14 to play in the first. Brooks on the angle left to the left wing for Danielson. Bouncing it left of the lane for Sartsidza, and Courtney Brown Jr. going after the basketball, picks up his first personal foul, and also takes us to a media timeout. First team foul, and the Tommies have the lead 13-6. We are at the 14:08 mark in the first. Founded in St. Paul in 1938, Wings Financial Credit Union has been proudly serving our members for over 80 years. Join today to get your own Tommy Visa debit card insured by NCUA. This is the Tommy Sports Radio Network from Learfield. Minutes, 8 seconds remaining in the first half, and the Tommies leading 13-6 over North Dakota. Hey, Tommy fans, now's the chance to remind you to get your single game tickets available on TommySports.com/tickets. Tommies on defense, 20 to shoot for North Dakota. Matt Norman, who didn't get the start, comes off the bench. He's on the floor now, along with Brooks, Zucker, Danielson, and Levias. Johnny Levias and Mitchell Zucker also making their first appearances. For the Tommies defensively, Ben Dow, Courtney Brown Jr., Parker Bjorklund, Riley Miller, and Kendall Blue. Danielson from the left baseline goes to Levias, head of the key. Now they'll set up the half court. Brooks takes over on the angle left. A lot of traffic there, puts it on the floor to the wing, goes out front for Zucker. Takes a peek underneath, Blue checks him. Go out front for Norman, working against Brown. Bounces it underneath, Levias loses it, it goes right to Brown. And now takes it into the front court with a 13-6 lead. Tommies have matched this 7-point lead twice now. Bjorklund working at the right elbow. Spin move, squares up, lost the basketball, gets it back. Goes out front for Blue. Goes to work, starts right, drives left, dumps underneath for Brown. He can't handle the basketball with the battle for it, and it's last touched by St. Thomas as it goes out of play. Elijah Brooks will take a seat. Jalen Trent comes into the contest. Jalen Trent, transfer from Cochise College, his first season with the Fighting Hawks. He's done a nice job, leads them in assists and in steals. Runs the point now, goes to Suker right wing, puts it on the floor, getting to the rim, hanging in the air, banking too strong, got the rebound and put it back up and in. 13-8, Tommy's with the lead, 13-13 to play in the first half. Blue takes it over to the left side for Brown. He backs out, goes to the head of the key for Bjorklund. Now takes it on the right sideline to Bjorklund in the paint. They collapse on him. He floats it up with the left hand, rolls across the rim and does not fall. Rebound to North Dakota. Danielson quickly into the front court. They'll set up the half court, trailing by 5. And Norman, who is 4th in the league in threes, gives off to Mitchell Suker, right corner 3. That's no good. Rebound underneath the Trent, fights his way up. Shot blocked by Blue, saved by Trent, in through the hands of Danielson. He picks it up and floats in the left-handed jump shot. Boy, the ball must have gotten greased up during the timeout. Neither team can hang on to it. Tommy's still holding on to a 3-point lead with 12:20 to play in the first half. Blue takes it into the front court. Goes to Bjorklund on the angle right. Courtney Brown Jr. takes it at the head of the key. To Miller on deep on the left wing. Halfway through the shot clock. Blue takes over angle right. To Miller between the circles. Miller calling for a screen. Bjorklund comes out to give it to him. Spins away from the hedge. He's double teamed. Bjorklund takes it from the left wing. Fires the 3 and hits. Got to respect the 3 from Parker Bjorklund. He's now 2 of 6 from deep this year. 16-10, Tommy's with the lead. They are 4 of 6 from behind the arc. Trent goes to work against now, steps through to the rim, lays it up and in with the reverse. Nice take by Jalen Trent. Tommy's back the other way. Ben now trying to atone, misses the left wing 3. Long rebound picked up by Danielson. Trailing by 4 with 11.5 to play in the first. Trent goes to work again with the left hand. Spins to the right. Floats it up. Missed it. Rebound loose. Levias picks it up underneath the basket. Loses it. Still loose. Picks it up. Does Levias. Goes to Suker at the free throw line. 15 to shoot. Working against Bjorklund. Double team. Now got a hand in there. Bjorklund ties him up. Jump basketball called. Possession arrow North Dakota when we come back. 11-10 to play in the first half. St. Thomas leading 16-12. Don't forget, men's basketball returns home December 21st as they take on North Dakota State at Chennecker Arena. Tip off at 7 p.m. Get your tickets at TommySports.com. This is the Tommy Sports Radio Network from Learfield. (16-12), St. Thomas with the lead. North Dakota will have the basketball with 11 seconds to shoot. Twin Cities Orthopedics is proud to be the official sports medicine provider for Tommy Athletics. TCO is trusted by some of the biggest names in sports, and they bring that same level of care to our athletes. Thank you, TCO, for being a part of our team. Visit TCOMN.com to learn more. 11-10 remaining in the first half. Defensively, Will Engels on the floor, with Ajani Lee, who checks in for the first time tonight. Brooks Allen, Kendall Blue, And Ryan Default also in for the first time. North Dakota inbounds it from the left baseline. Trent goes to Suker. Trent takes it back right wing to Suker. Angle right. He's open for three, and he hit it. Mitchell Suker, pretty good three-point shooter, and the Tommies left him all alone. Cuts it to one. Tommies have led throughout. Angles right of the lane. Goes to Lee. Backing down Suker in the paint. Cut off 10 feet from the basket to Angles left wing. Takes his time with the dribble over there to Allen near the left corner. Puts it baseline. Now spins back towards the paint. Working to his right. Spinning right. Trying to find some room. Fades from 8. Can't get the roll. And the rebound pulled down by North Dakota. Tommies have really cooled off here. 10.5 to play in the first. Leading those 16-15. They have not trailed in this contest. Norman takes it on the outside right. Works the dribble with the left hand. Goes to Trent at the head of the key. Starts right. Comes back left. Loses the basketball. Default with the dive. Picks it up. Finds Blue. One-on-one. Blue left in the lane. To the rim. Gets the roll. Tommies get the steal. Blue gets the points and a three-point cushion halfway through the first. Norman left in the wing. Gets into the paint. Right of the rim. Missed the runner. And the rebound pulled down by Angles. Now a chance for the Tommies to run. Try and grow a three-point lead here at the 9:50 mark in the first. Allen has it on the right wing. Takes a peek underneath. Goes to Blue on the left sideline. Norman keeps a close eye on him. Blue calls for the Lee screen. Now goes to work right in the lane. Kicks it to the right corner. Angles all by himself for three. A late whistle, though, and a foul going against Kendall Blue called for the charge. His first, team second. Tonight's officials, Brian Anslinger, Matthew Ruckeson, and Rhett Lamoureux. Riley Miller checks in. Kendall Blue takes a seat. Only 2 fouls have been called through the first 10 minutes and 24 seconds. Trent, Levias, Suker, Norman, and Amon on the floor for the Fighting Hawks. Levias deep on the head of the key to Suker on the angle right. Taking a peek underneath. Goes out front for Norman. He takes a peek underneath. Nothing there. Amat takes over on the right side. Jab right. Spins left. Goes out front for Norman. He drives right in the lane. Ran into Angles. Forced it up. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. And a foul going against St. Thomas. Foul goes against Brooks Allen. His first. Team's third. Norman takes the seats. Trace and Eaglestaff back in for Paul Sather's team. And Ryan Default's got some blood, so he'll have to get that taken care of. The trainer, Abby, out there. Abby's told me his last name a couple of times, and I think it's better to let Abby tell people his last name. They're going to get Default cleaned up. He's got a little blood on the jersey as well. Tommies with a 3-point lead. They've led by as many as 7 tonight. Now Mitchell Suker will head to the bench to get his blood taken care of. The blood on him, I should say. And with the stoppage in play, everybody will go to their respective benches. The women's basketball team returns home on December 29th to take on South Dakota at Shenneker Arena. Tip-off begins at 7 p.m. Get your tickets at TommySports.com. Tommy women's basketball team at North Dakota tonight. And right now they trail 17-12 with 35 seconds left in the first quarter. All right, we're ready to go. Everybody's got the blood cleaned up. Tommy's leading by 3. 9:09 to play in the first. Trent lobs it into Suker on the left wing. 20 on the shot clock, brings it around to Levias. He drives left in the lane. Cut off there by Allen, still working. Goes to Amat on the left wing. He starts to drive, and he is fouled by Angles, who banged knees with Amat. Angles in a little bit of pain. It's the team's 4th foul. And we'll do this all again. Another fresh 20 for North Dakota. 9 minutes exactly to play in the first. Down by 3. The Fighting Hawks have the basketball. Suker left in the lane. Backs down Lee. Gets into the paint. The jump hook is good. 7 for Suker. He just went to work, cuts the Tommy lead to 1. 8:45 to play in the first half. Tommies have gone a little bit cold from the floor. Default takes the handoff, drives left in the lane, kicks it out. Allen from the left wing, goes between the circles for Miller to Allen on the right side. Left-handed dribble to the left of the lane. Cut off there, goes back to the right, burrowing his way in. Double team, stripped, ball tapped and picked up by Eaglestaff for the Fighting Hawks. Here come the Fighting Hawks, down by 1. Suker to the right corner for Omot. Now they'll set up the half court. 8:15 to play in the first half. Eaglestaff starts right, loses the basketball. Allen picked his pocket, brings it into the front court, spins away from Eaglestaff, bounces it to Lee, goes up with 2 hands, missed it, and the rebound pulled down by Eaglestaff. He leads the charge into the front court. 1-1, kicks it out to Omot, right wing. Out front for Levias, and now they'll move it over to the left side and set up the half courts. He's never really got organized on that fast break. Still lead by 1 with 7:48 to play in the first. Omot starts to drive left, lost the basketball, goes right to Eaglestaff. Moves it to Levias, left wing drive, 7 on the shot clock, and he is fouled by Riley Miller. Riley Miller's not happy as Miller picks up his first, and that is the team's 5th. They've been whistled for 4 fouls in the last 3+ minutes. Tommy's holding on to an 18-17 lead with 7:41 to play in the first half. We have a timeout on the floor. This is the Tommy Sports Radio Network from Learfield. Tommy's holding on to a 1-point lead, 7:41 to play in the first half, 18-17. But North Dakota will have the basketball as we resume play. Download the Tommy Sports app for all the latest scores, news, and updates when it comes to your favorite Tommy sports teams. Available at the App Store. Tommies have not trailed in a contest at home since early in the first half against St. Francis Brooklyn. Way back in November. Brooks Allen, Riley Miller, Parker Bjorklund, Ben Now, and Courtney Brown Jr. on the floor defensively for the Tommies, who lead right now by 1. Suker, Danielson, Omot, Levias, and Eaglestaff on the floor for the Fighting Hawks. From the left baseline, Danielson to inbound. Take a peek, finds Omot left wing, guarded by Allen, puts it on the floor, crosses over, works left of the lane. 1-on-1 against Allen, banging now, fading from 10 and hitting. E.J. Omot gives a team a lead at Cheneker Arena for the first time since St. Francis Brooklyn. 19-18, North Dakota with the lead. Tommies have really cooled off offensively. And now has it on the right wing. Cuts into the paint, cut off there, bounces it to Miller left wing, to Allen out front. 10 on the shot clock. Allen finds himself open, left of the lane, kicks all the way through for Bjorklund. Winds up, fires the right wing 3, rattles in and out. Pulled down by Levias and the Fighting Hawks. Omot has it on the right wing. Starts to drive at the head of the key, poked away by Allen. Omot picks it up, hands off Levias deep on the right wing. Fires the deep 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Suker, and an offensive foul going against Suker. Cleared with that off arm, and that is the first foul whistled against North Dakota. First against Mitchell Suker as well. This is a 7-2 run here by the Fighting Hawks. 6:40 to play. Tommy's down by 1. Miller goes out front for Allen. Back to Miller on the right wing. To Allen, head of the key. Allen taking a peek, finds Parker Bjorklund open on the right side. Puts the ball on the floor. Starts to drive right in the lane. Backs his way in. Missed the layup and the rebound pulled down by Levias. Tommies can't complain about their shots. They're just not falling. 19-18. Fighting Hawks with the lead. 6:15 to play in the first. Amat wide open left corner for three. That's no good. Weak side rebound and a foul going against Suker, going over the back of Now. That's number 2 on Suker. He's responsible for both of the fouls for North Dakota. Great box out by Ben Now. Couple of substitutions. Allen and Now out. Kendall Blue and Will Engels in. Sartsidnez also checked in for the Fighting Hawks, replacing Suker. Tommy's down by 1. The Blue into the front court. Goes to Brown on the angle left. Holding the ball there. Now hands off to Miller at the head of the key. Fires a left angle three. Got it! And the foul! He was double teamed. And coming over late, Brady Danielson fouled him for his first, team's third, and a chance at a 4-point play for Riley Miller. Not a lot of room to land for Riley Miller, and Suker got him with the hip. Riley Miller specializes in that 4-point play, man. Deep breath, and the grad student fires and hits. Riley Miller, number 1 in the Summit League in 3-point percentage and in free throw percentage, and got to combine them both there. A 4-point play gives the Tommies a 3-point lead with 5:45 to play in the first. Brooks with the dribble, has come back in for North Dakota, moves it to Eaglestaff on the right side, puts the ball on the floor, double teamed, walk with it, no whistle, laid it up and in, and they count the bucket. The official on the far side saying the ball was tied up, that's why there was no travel. 22-21 Tommies. We're at the 5:23 mark in the first. Miller at the head of the key. Step back three try this time. Nothing but net. 13 to lead the way for Riley Miller, and the Tommies lead pushes to 4. 5:10 to play in the first. Eaglestaff on the right sideline. Takes the dribble to the head of the key. Now heel side step to the right and fire the three. That's no good. Rebound Brown. Blue takes it from him. Purple trying to grow a 4-point lead. Blue into the front court to Miller, deep between the circles. Right there on the catch is Danielson. Miller takes it left wing, moves it to Bjorklund on the head of the key. To Blue between the circles. Calls for the Bjorklund screen. Gets it to Bjorklund on the roll. To the right wing for Engels. 10 on the shot clock. To the free throw line. Hands off Miller. 7 to shoot. Miller, angle right. Fires the three. Short. Rebound picked up by North Dakota. 25-21 in favor of the Tommies. Amat wide open left wing for three. Good. You can't leave B.J. Amat that wide open. Tommies lead cut to 1 with 4:20 to play in the first half. No Andrew Rohde tonight. For those of you just joining us, Rohde out with an injury. Bjorklund takes it between the circles. Puts it on the floor with the right hand, now with the left. Works it to the left side. To Blue, left wing. Rises for three. That's around and out. No good. Sartsidze with the rebound for North Dakota. Down by 1, under 4 to play in the first. They dump it to Sartsidze in the paint. Lost the basketball. Goes to Danielson, head of the key. Now Brooks takes it right wing. Wants to set up the half court. To Eaglestaff out front. Starts right. Brings it to the left. On the roll to Sartsidze in the paint. Tried to kick it to a cutting Brooks. Brooks was cutting in. Sartsidze thought he was going to stay out, but the ball was tipped by St. Thomas, and it'll remain with North Dakota when we come back. 3:42 to play in the first half. 25-24 Tommies. Women's hockey team returns home January 6th and 7th to take on RIT to begin 2023. Puck drops for both games at 6 p.m. at St. Thomas Ice Arena. Get your tickets at TommySports.com. This is the Tommy Sports Radio Network from Learfield. Three-point shooting for the Tommies has really kept them afloat. They lead 25-24. They have gone 6 of 12 from behind the arc, 3 of 8 inside the arc. North Dakota has struggled a little bit from behind the arc, but they have shot well. Overall, 11 of 23. Tommies leading 25-24 at the 3:42 mark and have Ben Now, Kendall Blue, Brooks Allen, Will Engels, and Parker Bjorklund on the floor defensively. 10 to shoot for North Dakota, with Danielson, Sartsidze, Amat, Eaglestaff, and Brooks on the floor. Danielson from the right baseline gives it to Sartsidze right of the lane. Goes all the way to half court for Eaglestaff. 5 on the shot clock. Takes it to the wing. Now brings it to the elbow. Kicks it left corner for Suker. Fires a 3 at the buzzer. Back iron no good. Battle for the rebound. Amat wins it. Amat tacks right side. Lays it up and in. And Amat lost his shoe to boot. So they stop play so he can put it back on. The Tommies back down by 1. 3:25 to play in the first. The Tommies getting out rebounded right now, 19-5. Trailing 26-25. Ben Now takes it on the right wing. Puts it on the floor. Turns the corner left in the lane. Cut off by Danielson. Spins right, fades, and hits from 8. Ben Now's been playing with a different energy for the last handful of games. His first points of the ball game, 27-26 Tommies. Brooks starting a left side drive is fouled by Will Engels. And that is number 2 on Will. 3:03 to play in the first. Team 6th. Danielson to inbound with 24 on the shot clock. Goes to Sartsidze left in the lane. Bjorklund bodies him up. Sartsidze back to the basket. Banging with Bjorklund. Working right in the lane. Ran over Bjorklund and gets called for the offensive foul. His first, team's 4th. Tommies will bring Engels off the floor. Riley Miller back in. Riley Miller tonight with 13 for the Tommies, who lead 27-26, 2:51 and counting to play in the first. Ben Now deep on the right side to Bjorklund on the wing. Faces the arc, now steps inside it near the head of the key. Brings the dribble over to Miller. Miller back to the right corner for Now. Fakes the 3, picks his way into the paint, turns the corner left, scoops it up with the right. Missed everything, rebound to the Fighting Hawks. Outlet ahead to Danielson. Cuts right in the lane, nothing there. Kicks it back out to Brooks. He'll have to reset. Good job getting back defensively by the Tommies. Into the paint, Sartsidze working against Now. He is tied up by Now, and a foul going against Ben Now. I mean, he was getting mugged down there. Now was working hard, trying to slow him down. His first, team 7th. Zlotnay Sartsidze will shoot 2, however. And the first one is good. Ties it at 27. Eaglestaff takes a seat. Matt Norman in for the Fighting Hawks as Sartsidze has one more free throw coming. It is up and it is good. 28-27 lead back to North Dakota. They've led by 1, 2 or 3 times tonight. 2:17 to play in the first. Allen right in the lane, trying to get all the way through. Gets underneath, bounces it to Bjorklund. He attacks his layup. No good, but Sartsidze got a lot of arm, and he is called for the foul. That is the second against Sartsidze. And with 2:10 to play in the first half, let's see if he stays out on the floor. That's the team's 5th. First free throw from Bjorklund is short. The stats here have Mitchell Suker with 3 personal fouls and 2 on Sartsidze. I have Brady Danielson getting 1. Second free throw from Bjorklund, also short. Rebound comes to North Dakota. Tommy's not rebounding and now missing free throws. 28-27, they trail. 2:02 to play in the first half. Norman takes it to the left side for Omats. He leads the way for the Fighting Hawks with 9 points. Now Danielson takes it right wing. Step back to Norman on the right side. 10 to shoot. Norman holding the basketball, working against Miller, puts it on the floor, gets into the paint, kicks it Omot. Angle left three try. Back iron no good. Rebound St. Thomas. Down by one with $1:38 to play in the first. Allen at the head of the key. Guarded by Brooks. Brooks Allen going against Elijah Brooks. Rolls it out to Miller near half court. 15 to shoot. Gets a screen from Bjorklund. Drifts to the right, picks up the double team. Goes to Blue, right corner. Starts a baseline drive, nothing there. To Bjorklund, right wing for three. Side iron, no good. Rebound, North Dakota. 28-27, North Dakota leading by one. Timeout taken by Paul Sather. And we will stay here with a 1 point deficit for the Tommies. 1:10 to play in the first half. Tommies led by as many as 7. They got off to a hot start. 5 of their first 8. Since then, they have gone 5 of 15. They're also getting out-rebounded 22-6 right now. 8 offensive rebounds for North Dakota. And with those 8 offensive rebounds, that has given them a lot of extra opportunities. They have outscored the Tommies 11-0 on second chance points. Matthews comes off the bench for North Dakota, joined by Norman, Brooks, Trent, and Omot. For the Tommies, Default, Brown, Blue, Miller, and Allen. 26 to shoot for North Dakota. 1 point lead for them. And a whistle away from the basketball. Matthews setting the screen, gets called for the foul. Ryan Matthews picks up his first, team 6th. 1 point deficit for the Tommies, 1:05 to play in the first half. Default with the dribble at the head of the key. Hands off Blue, circling to the right, now retreats. Nothing going there, he goes to Default between the circles. Has it near the right sideline, goes to work against Norman, drives left in the lane, got to the rim, missed the layup, rebound to Mott. Tommy's now missing good shots. 45 seconds to play in the first. 1 point North Dakota lead. Mott left in the lane, rises from 15. It's short, rebound, goes off of a Tommy and out of play. Allen is stunned. He thought it went off of a Fighting Hawk. So another offensive rebound for North Dakota. They have 20 to shoot. Inbounds comes, they hand off to Trent. Head of the key for Norman. Working right in the lane, picked up the dribble to Trent. He works right baseline against Default. Cut off underneath, still keeps the dribble alive. 10 to shoot, double team, kicks it out to Norman right wing. Thinking about 3, puts it on the floor, gets to the rim, bangs and banks it in. And the Tommies trailing by 3 with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Allen into the front court. Clock down to 8, down to 7, down to 6. Allen rolls to the right, to Miller, right wing, fakes the 3, fires with 3, and hits! And that's the way the first half ends, with Riley Miller tying up the ball game at 30 apiece with 16 first half points. Everyone in the building knew that they were going to try and get Riley Miller the basketball. They did a fabulous job of doing it. Riley Miller found enough space.